Hi to all my buddies, hi to all my baddies, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Here it is, second video on I Give Up. Here it is, the rules that I'm actively using to stop being a dreamer and start being a doer. I wish the same for you, so let's get started. Discipline over motivation. I know you heard of it a lot of times, but did you listen? I mean, you can ignore me and draw once or twice a week. It's better for me, because maybe you're more talented than me, and maybe you know a lot more basics than I. So keep do what you do. Nobody needs a competitor, and so do I, like many others who feel the hunger for this offer, who just overwork your ass and math. So I need to overwork them and you to get my first offer. So without discipline, it's just hobby. There is nothing to feel shame about it. But if you want to participate in this race, you need to pick up the speed and keep it up so you don't fall behind. I know. You probably get a job. You probably study somewhere, or you just don't have enough time. But I promise you, you can't find these 15 minutes over TikTok just to sketch something and improve your art skills. Think about it. Okay, since we're already talking about fundamentals, and you know there are plenty of them, but what does it mean? What does it mean, a word fundamentals in drawing? Let's take for example a house. What's the point to build a prettiest house in the world from gods of bricks, with prettiest door and safest door in the whole world, if your fundamentals or on swamp? Same thing in drawing. Of course you can make those shiny eyes and another fluff or getting tattoos for your character, but it doesn't work until you suck in these three things, three fundamentals: perspective, light, and anatomy. You can ask me how to train it, how to improve these fundamentals. Good question though, and I will answer. Keep it simple. Draw boxes, spheres, whatever. You can draw your own hands while you watch on Netflix. Whatever floats your boat. Once the foundation is solid, then we can talk about the fluff and all the cool stuff. Everything you need for learn is free on YouTube. Like for perspective, you can use Broken Draw 25 exercise free guidebook. It's free. For light, you can use those two videos that I like so much and I can recommend it to you. And for anatomy, nobody is better than Proco. Every single video, one by one. Let me guess what you're thinking. You think reference is cheating? Are you serious? Like really, even the pros using it. They collect references, tons of reference in PureRef, Pinterest, or simple Google documents. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel, especially as a beginner. They collect a few references for each piece of character design. For example, if they want to draw a magician type character, they will probably find 5 pieces for clothing, something on leg, a few for a hat, and for posing, and choose the most suitable one. It also makes sense to find a reference for your lighting. It is important to understand that the industry is business. You need to deliver the highest quality results in the shortest amount of time. Therefore, you need to meet these requirements and don't complicate your own work. What's the point of learning, studying, and worrying about all these fundamentals if you cannot finish a single one work? To be honest, I constantly face this myself. It's an incredible scourge of the human brain, and I decided for myself that I would finish projects no matter what, even if I see that I can do better. I understand that it's easier for me to take all these shortcomings into account and create a new work without making the mistakes of the previous one. I think that's how it works. Because these 50 abandoned sketches aren't work, a single one fully finished piece of work. And look what I want to tell you. The finishing is skill itself. I understand perfectly from my own experience, but we need to break this cycle. I suggest you to join me, and together we will create one complete picture every 2 to 4 weeks. As much as I would like to, I can't afford to do more work. So subscribe to all my other social medias where I post everyday sketches and all of my full-fledged works. All the links down below. Drawing itself is not a magic trick. It is literally the puzzle solving. Once you decided how you want to fill this completely white canvas, the puzzle begins. Every detail is missing. Is the light falling correctly? How does it reflect off the skin? Can fingers be that long? To solve this problem, I make studies every single day. Because I obviously can't find 5 minutes to study something. Every day is a new little puzzle. Maybe you're familiar with programming and you probably heard about LeetCode, where you can solve the puzzles every single day. By solving this seemingly small task, your skill is growing exponentially. The time spent on work is reduced as well, because by solving this problem, you have found solution for life. Literally for life. It is unlikely that the sun or a lamp will ever shine differently on metal, or metal will ever reflect light differently. That's it. That is not about talented or untalented. You're either a good detective or you're just lazy. And remember why keep practicing every day is very important. Because since you solve this metal puzzle, you have the solution forever. You have to be a hunter. Remember the puzzle metaphor? Well, your job is to constantly hunt for new pieces. If you stop learning, you are dead weight in the industry. It is very important to keep in mind that you should hunt for every single piece of puzzle, even if remotely related to your industry. And I want you to remind that software that you use for your drawings or whatever is have more than brushes and layers. Brushes can have different properties and layers can have different overlay parameters. In addition to all of this, there is a lot of material that can help you speed up and improve the quality of your work. Don't forget about hotkey. You can customize them to suit your needs. It's funny to say, but the truth is that the most people are doing themselves is disservice. Every single piece about your industry, about your software that you use is very important, so creative folders, like, save, just remember that you have it, and main thing that not forget to using them. Rule number 7. This is where most artists are failing. They treat their portfolio like a museum, but you need to treat your portfolio like live fire range. Stop posting on Instagram just to get cool art comments from your mom and your friends. That's a waste of time. You need to get your work in front of people who can actually break it down. I'm talking about seniors and art directors. You should be hunting for the kind of critic that makes you want to delete your file and start over. Because that's the only place where the real growth happens. This is the reason why I am doing this YouTube channel, posting on Twitter, posting on Instagram, because only someone knowledgeable who has already walked your path that you want to walk can give you advice that can improve your art skill. So if there is someone who wants to roast my art, welcome in comments, welcome to my other socials. Thanks for watching. I would really love to see your comments, your things about it, your goddamn likes, and subscribe, you know. Let's grow together.
Psia.